Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here and welcome back to the railway, and in fact welcome to the last video of the year. Now this isn't really going to be a running video, and I apologise for making a sort of talky video, which I suppose most of you would rather not be watching if anything. But I really wanted to make this video just to say thank you really to all you guys who have watched, liked, commented, subscribed, or followed on Twitter or liked on Facebook or whatever like that. Because it really is a massive thing, for me at least, to have the support of everybody and to hear from you all, and it really is a big thing. So what I've actually decided to do, I'm actually going to thank you all individually, and I'm going to do that at the end. I'm going to read out all your names, and that's of the commenters. So if you've commented on my videos over the last, well, I've done it over the last 10 months, so over the last 10 months, if you've commented on any of my videos, I'll read your name out at the end, and you'll also get it up on the screen. So stay tuned for that. But I thought I'd start by talking a little bit about what's happened over this year. It's actually been the most successful year I've had for the channel in terms of views and subscribers at all. I started the year back in January with 115 subscribers, and 99 videos later, that's a really funny number, I've actually made 99 videos this year, including this one. I finished the year with about 840 subscribers, and so that's crazy really. I multiplied my subscriber number by about 7, which is mad. So again, if you're somebody who's subscribed, a massive thank you to you. It's really all down to you that I'm still making videos. And I suppose 99 videos is a bit excessive, but okay, fair enough. And this year I've had over 125,000 views, which I know to most people probably doesn't sound like a terrible amount, but when you consider that last year I had less than 13,000 views, that's a massive thing. So if this is your first video of mine that you've seen, which I hope it isn't because it's going to be very uninteresting, again, thank you, because that view really does count, and as you can see, it's making quite a large number. And I suppose it sounds a little bit cliche to keep banging on about how grateful I am to all you viewers and stuff, but seriously, in my case, it really is the one and only motivation for making these videos. Of course, I do really enjoy making these videos, but I could never do it unless there was somebody on the other end to watch it and enjoy it, and sometimes get back to me, which you guys who comment, you're the guys I'm talking to really, you get back to me, and you're sort of the reason I do it. Because really now, and I don't know why this is, the videos are taking an awfully long time to make. Back in January, for example, it would take me a couple of hours to make a video and get it up online, and that would be that. But I don't know why, but now it's taking a lot longer. Perhaps I don't know, perhaps I'm doing more camera angles, or I'm maybe just thinking it through a little bit better. Well, let's take the running days for example. I've been doing those this past month, and I know they're called running days, but they're really just a 25-minute video. But quite honestly, it does take me a whole day to make those videos, which seems a bit silly really, but yeah, it does take a long time. I start off at about 7 in the morning, then by the time I've got all the testing done and all the research for the locomotives and all the filming done, and the editing, which is a big faff, it's about 8:30 in the evening before it's finished, so it's well over 12 hours. And the last running day I did was at that was the Pacific day. I ended up with about 3 hours of footage for that day, which had to be edited down to about 25 minutes, which is one heck of a job. And actually it was somebody, I can't remember who it was now, but someone asked me if I would upload a picture of the editing timeline in the editing software to show you what an edited video looks like, and I did post that on Facebook, but here's one now. This is one of the running days. I'm not sure which I'm going to use yet. It's either the Pacific running day or the green steamers, but yeah, that's what it looks like. There's quite a lot of editing that goes into that. So yeah, it takes roughly a whole day, and I don't have a break at all. There's no messing about. I have an hour for lunch or so, but I sort of go the whole day and just get it done. And of course that's not a complaint, because like I said a minute ago, I really do enjoy making these videos, but again, I could not do it. There would be no point if no one was there to watch them or feedback on them, so a massive thank you to all you guys. Another thing I've got to talk about is advertising. You may have noticed I started with AdSense on the channel in about September, which I apologise for firstly, because it's quite annoying to have to watch through adverts and whatnot, but I'm really pleased to say that already the proceeds from those adverts have already funded one of the reviews for next year. They've managed to buy a locomotive, so I know it's a big pain to have to watch an advert every now and again, but for those of you who do sit through them and do put up with them without getting frustrated, thank you, and hopefully this will be some sort of reward. I can keep buying new locos and keep the channel going that way, and again I don't have to keep recycling old material, which is quite useful as well. And so, as you probably have guessed, I don't keep any of the proceeds. Well, I sort of do, but I'll never spend them on anything non-train related. I'll always spend the money from YouTube on stuff for the railway and stuff to make new reviews and stuff like that. So it will never be wasted on junk food or whatever. I'll always put it straight back into the channel. So let's go back to the start of the year then. The first video I did this year was the schools class, and I thought I'd show you a few clips of that. And it really does look quite horrible, doesn't it? I mean, that was on the old camera, but I suppose I've worked quite hard this year on trying to get the technique, well, the filming technique up to scratch. And I can't believe the coaches that are on that schools class. I mean, look at that. I don't know what I was thinking. It's really crazy. Yeah, I thought since this is the last video of the year, I would run a train today because I don't want it to just be me talking. And I thought I might as well end the year the way I started it. So what I've done is recreated that schools class train with all the strange coaches. And I think really I've stopped doing all the silly things that I used to do now. I'm quite sensible now. But still, yeah, I thought I'd put that together, so recreated the schools class train, so enjoy this little bit of running with her, and I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little running session. I know those coaches were very strange, and of course back in January I didn't have any southern coaches, so that must have been a bit of an improvisation. Yeah, I don't think I'll do something as strange as that now. But okay, now for the thank yous then. Now I went back, I think I've already said this, I went back over the last 10 months worth of comments, which took quite a few hours. And I found that there was actually over 300 people to mention, so I thought, uh-oh, this is difficult. So what I've done instead is I've kept it to those people who have commented more than once. And that's better, that's kept the number down a little bit. So if you're somebody who's commented more than once, a massive thank you to you. You're going to get your name read out in just a second. Of course, if you're somebody who's only commented once and you might be feeling a little bit left out, please don't take it that way. It's not to say that I'm not grateful to you, because even if you're someone who doesn't comment and just watches the videos, or perhaps even likes it and just contributes that extra view, you're doing me a massive favour. So please don't feel that you're being left out. But just in the interests of time, I can't really read out 300 names because I think you would all jump off a building. So my apologies if I don't read your name out, but of course I'm still massively thankful to you just for being here and watching those videos. So let's get on with that then. Let's start the list. And just to reiterate, this is a massive thank you to all you guys, because quite literally, if it wasn't for you guys commenting, the videos just simply wouldn't get made. So a massive thank you to you. This is in chronological order, so those of you who have commented more recently will be towards the top, and if you've not commented in a little while, it will be a little bit further down. So sorry for that, but that's just the way it works. So let's crack on with this, and I apologise now if this gets a bit lengthy, but again, it's something I really wanted to do. So here we go. So thanks to Sean Drakes, GWR23 Studios, Liverton Simon and David's Model Trains. Again to Stuart John Models, Glenn Tonkin, Bob207 and Adi Pullen. Why Not, Chilled Gamer, Lewis Shields and Peter Shaw. Janice and Cliff, of course. I might add that he was actually one of the first subscribers to the channel, and he's not gotten bored of all the hundreds of videos I've produced, so a massive thanks to Cliff. IT Loon, Oscar Paisley and Brian Hughes. Des Humphreys, Mitchell Hogg, Angus Stewart and The Train Kid 2005. Model Tech 101, Chams123 of course, a big thank you to John. He's been a good friend over this last 6 months. Kaios Martius, and I'm very sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, or any other name wrong actually, but yeah, apologies for that. And Rob Farrell. ULC35, Bilbo Gaming Minecraft Mods, Western Centurion and Charles Wilkinson. Sewing Man 1, Robert Palfrey, Devon Junction and Ross Paul Productions 1. Big thank yous to Rails Images, Connor Kennel, Wilso1947 and Michael Sullivan. A big thank you to Tom Jensen. He's commented on a lot of my videos and his channel's very interesting actually with his garden railway, so do check him out. Anthony's YouTube, Hover Motion and Rail Warrior 91. Alex Stadden, Mark Horner, Goldwyn Productions and Squidfisher 99. Captain K-Man Z, Mark Anthony, Bullstroke the Barge. I've never had a barge comment on my videos before, so that's a first, well done. And Adam Tandy. Freak 55 Beat, Mike's Movies, J Shaw Steam 87 and Falcon 1. Atari 67, Kieran Walker, C Toby 11 and the Hornby Kid. Broughton Layout, Mr Markey 4184, David Horton and Sam'sTrains. BR33017S, James Burdis, TARDIS Bob and Jambry. More thank yous to Alex Symes, Jack Sullivan, Susan Bedison and Will Prince. Mitchell Thomas, James Wilson, brackets Sonic Boom the 22nd. Western Victorian Railways, Joshua Rawson, Joshua Peterson, Trainfingers 47, Glenn William and B Frank 88. Always good to be frank. Nick Hartmans, Jordan Shingler, Pant Berra and Scott Malcolm, Chris McIntosh, Azuka Yoslick, Anthony Railways B and the Pogo Sticking Huskies, JMA 7930, Daniel Wyatt, The World of Zoe Z and Edward Neve, Exo Gaming UK in brackets, Steam Lee's Fish House, 2TA Trains, Lane Botham, WVH200 brackets King Cloud and UCWEPN. So that's the list of people, about 100 names there, so again a massive thanks to all of you, and for people not on the list a massive thanks to you as well, all the people who have subscribed. It's a massive thing that you actually do want to see my videos, and it really does mean a lot, and it's kind of hard to make that sound sincere, but seriously it's true. So again, a massive thank you to all of you guys. I hope you all had a great Christmas and I hope you all have a happy new year, which is tomorrow, isn't it? So yeah, January soon. And then it's a long time till Christmas again, but never mind. So I'm going to have a couple of weeks off now. I've got a few ideas to get sorted out. There's stuff to do up on the railway. You know, I've got to get some of the track work sorted out. I've got locos to service, so it's going to be really useful to have a couple of weeks off, but I won't be gone for long. And I'll be back with all sorts of brand new reviews, some new Hornby locomotives and all sorts of stuff that I've saved for the new year, so hopefully you'll look forward to that. And once again, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did like it, which is hard to believe because I've droned on a bit now, but if you did, please don't hesitate to leave a like or even a comment. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, then you'll see some of those new exciting videos that are coming out in January. And also, if you'd like to see more of the channel, you can visit the Facebook and Twitter pages at facebook.com/Sam'sTrains and twitter.com/Sam'sTrains. But for now, that's it from me, so thank you very much for watching, as I've probably said about 30 times by now. So all have a great Happy New Year, and I'll see you all very soon. Cheers everybody!